going to walk you through a little about playing the clarinet. Now I'd like to talk to you some about what I feel is the most important technical aspect of playing the instrument, and that is creating a beautiful and smooth legato. It sounds like it should be simple. I'm not talking about moving your fingers quickly. I'm not talking about articulating fast or doing anything that sounds difficult. But creating that legato is important to our being able to have a singing tone quality and make beautiful phrases. So for me, it is the first and most important aspect to work on as a clarinetist. Now, we've spoken about taking breaths, breath control, support, and tone production, and this takes off right from that spot. I believe that your air that you're using should always be moving through the clarinet at the same rate, quickly and warmly, with a nice spin in the middle, which is created by a proper embouchure, with the tongue high in the back of the throat, allowing the air to get a head start in your oral cavity as a resonance chamber before it goes through the instrument. And we want the sound, which is created as the reed vibrates, to then be able to resonate, use all the wood through the entire instrument to resonate on every note, even if you're using no or very few fingers. You still want that air to be moving all the way through the instrument. And that will be how we connect the notes cleanly in the legato. The best way I have to work on this also comes out of the William Stubbins Essentials of Technical Dexterity, which is just a fantastic book with all kinds of exercises about slow finger action and breath control to create a legato. And my favorite one is starting high on the instrument and working slowly your way down to get a sense of how quickly your air needs to move. So that there's no break between those notes as you connect. You can move your fingers slowly or quickly. It doesn't really matter as long as your air is moving at the right speed. A slow finger action will make the key work quieter, which is always pleasant. Fast finger action is going to give you a little bit of noise. But what we want is for the ear not to discern that there's any space between the two notes. If you work slowly down a scale that way and then put the whole scale together, so that it's smooth, then you get a sense of how quickly your air needs to be moving through the instrument to keep it resonating the whole way. And then we start working our way back up, which is a little more difficult. You have to make sure that your air is moving through the lowest notes of the interval all of the time. So that you get those connections. And for this, I really like to move over to the Rose 40 studies and use the first one and play it as slowly as you can possibly imagine playing it, so that you allow yourself time to really focus on making the connections between the notes. And it would sound a little bit something like this. at that tempo, really concentrating note to note, interval to interval, that there's absolutely no break, you will be able to get a sense of what your body needs to do with the breath to create that perfect legato. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope to see you for our future segments.